So, good evening, family. Happy Tuesday. For a while now, I've not been here. Just had to get some other things done with my life. And today, I think I need to share this with you guys. I need to also open someone's eyes. In everything you do in this life, try to vibrate on a very high frequency. Try to raise your frequency very high. It's very, very necessary. You see, God is found in silence. God is found in solitude. You can't just be carrying in different thoughts and trying to have a better result in a particular thing you are doing. No. How do you produce results in everything you find yourself doing? You produce results through your frequency, through your vibration. You gravitate to a very high vibration in order to get to the highest top of or point of what you are doing. That's how you make an impact. That's how you make a difference. You get, in everything you are doing, channel your vibration, channel your frequency to a very, very high valued frequency. Because in this life, if you are not carrying a very high frequency, you are going nowhere. It's just like you are running cycle on that same thing that you are doing. You're not bringing out your results. Try to understand how these things works. Try to understand how the universe works. I don't want a situation whereby I don't find myself in a very high frequency. I don't want to ever find myself in a situation whereby I'll be struggling to get to a very high frequency. No. I've made up my mind that I will maintain a very, very high vibrational frequency because I have understood what this life is all about. I've understood this life to a very deep length, like you get. I have understood life to a very core point that I no longer get carried away or distracted over one or two things. That is who I am. I have understood life to a very, very, like to the lowest. I've understood life. So I choose myself today that if I don't love myself, if I don't be selfish with my time, if I don't raise my vibration, if I don't do this or do that, if I don't do this and that, I wouldn't be somebody tomorrow. I won't be who I say I am. So I have to do all these things to channel everything to being who I say I am. Try to be selfish with your time. Try to vibrate very high. Try to always make a difference in whatever you find yourself doing. That's how you grow. That is how you prosper in something you are doing. You can't just be doing a thing without maneuvering that thing in your head. How will you maneuver this particular thing I'm doing? How will I maneuver this thing? How will I maneuver this? How will I maneuver that? Grab it in your head. Vibrate high. Vibrate high. That's how you step up. Growth is not just all about until you see. Let me even shock you. Most times in my life, I did grow. And I really know. I know they know say I did grow. Now when at the end of the day, I'll come this is like, see this thing, see this. I'll come, wow, I've grown. I've overgrown this particular. I'll be like, wow, I'm growing stuff I don't even know. You understand? Everything is the mind. In your Bible, you talk Romans. I don't know the verse, but it talks about do not be conformed by this world, but by the renewal of your mind. The conscious mind matters. The conscious mind matters. You have to know what you are keeping up here. If you are keeping something a very positive thing that needs to remain on a high vibration, keep it. Put more of it. Be crazy in that thing. That's how you raise your vibration. That's how you keep a positive and high frequency. That's how you get results in whatever you are doing. You guys should find a way to raise your vibration. This life is not the way. It's not 2005. It's not 2021. It's not 2020. We're in a very spiritual era. If you don't vibrate high, you'll be left behind. That's just the fact. There's no time to shine it. Peace and love. I love you, family.